I live with my little sister Misty. We share a room that's still painted half pink and half purple. Don't ask. Long story. She's 14, I'm 17. We fight a lot, but we also laugh a lot. Misty is stubborn, funny, always full of stories. But for the last few days, she's been off. It started with small things. She stopped laughing at our dinner time jokes. She would eat quickly and go to the room without saying much. Normally, we both stay back after dinner, chat with mom and dad, maybe complain about school. But Misty began excusing herself early every night. I asked her once, "You okay?" She just said, "Yeah, just tired." I didn't push. Figured it could be anything: school stress, maybe some friend drama. Teenagers go through things. I get it. But it didn't stop. She kept looking down during meals, barely responded when I talked to her, and didn't even bother arguing when I took the bigger towel. That's when I knew something was really wrong. Then, one night, I woke up around 2 a.m. because I was thirsty. When I sat up, I saw Misty by the window, sitting with her knees pulled up, just staring outside. "What are you doing?" I asked, a little startled. She flinched. "Nothing. Couldn't sleep." And just like that, she got back in bed without another word. I didn't say anything either. But from that moment, I started watching more closely. Not in obvious way. I didn't want her to think I was fine. I just stayed alert. She wasn't talking much to anyone, not even to mom, which was strange because they usually gossip like best friends. The next day, I followed her after school, not creepily. Just wanted to see if someone was bothering her or if something had changed. But no, she walked home alone, didn't stop anywhere, didn't even seem to notice me behind her. I kept thinking, what's going on with her? I never expected what happened next. Sunday mornings are usually slow in our house. Dad reads the newspaper like he's solving a mystery. Mom waters her plants while arguing with the news on TV. And Misty and I stay in bed longer than we should. But that morning, Misty wasn't in her bed. I noticed it the moment I woke up. Her blanket was folded. Her shoes were gone. Her side of the cupboard was half open. I checked the bathroom. Empty. I figured maybe she had gone for a walk or to Pyle's house. Misty sometimes got weird ideas about being productive on Sundays. But an hour passed. Then two. And she still wasn't back. I told mom. She looked a little confused but not worried yet. She must she must be at Pyle's house. Call her. So did I. Pyle picked up and said, "No, Misty's not here. She didn't even say she was coming." Now I was worried. I went straight to mom. Just then, Dad came rushing out of the bedroom holding his wallet. "My ATM card is missing," he said. "Someone's withdrawn 10,000 from the account." He was already on the phone with the bank. We all went quiet. Then I looked at mom, and she looked at me, and we both had the same thought. "Wait," I said. "You think it's Misty?" Dad stopped talking to the bank and looked at us. You, you think she took my card?" We didn't want to believe it, but nothing else made sense. Misty was gone, and Dad's card was missing. It was evening by then. Mom started crying, thinking about the news stories, girls going missing, being lured by strangers. Dad, Dad quickly got the car keys, and we drove straight to the police station. They filed a report, asked for recent photos, asked if Misty had taken anything else. One officer checked the ATM camera footage and said the money was withdrawn from the machine near the old railway station. The place had been abandoned for years. Without wasting a second, we drove there. And, and that's where we found her. Misty was sitting on a bench with a girl none of us had ever seen. Her hair was messy, eyes red. She looked like she had been crying, but also like she was trying to act normal. The moment she saw us, her face froze. Mom got up first and ran to her. "What were you thinking? Do you want to give us a heart attack?" Dad started scolding her too, but he was too shaken to even finish his sentences. I just hugged her tightly. My voice cracked when I said, "Misty, what's going on? Don't ever scare me like that again." Misty didn't say anything, at least not yet. The police asked, "Why were you planning to run away, kid?" Misty looked up confused, guilty, scared. "So small," she whispered. "I didn't run away." The police officer paused. "Then what are you doing here? With 10,000 rupees from your father's card?" Then slowly, she spoke. First, she looked at me. "I'm sorry, Sara." "For what?" She wiped her nose. "Your camera. The one grandma gifted you. I took it to the school for the picnic without asking you. I just wanted to click good pictures with friends, but I dropped it." The word kind of slowed down. She continued. "I panicked. My friend said his cousin knew someone who could fix it. Shit. That guy said it would cost 10,000. I didn't know what to do, so I took Dad's card." Dad asked gently. "And the guy?" She swallowed. "He ran away with the money and the camera." There was a silence. Then Dad laughed softly and pulled her in. Mom kissed her and cried harder, but this time out of relief. Even the police officer smiled and said, "Well, I've seen worse." But me, I stood there frozen. And then I screamed, "You broke my camera!" That was the day I learned my sister didn't mean to be quiet or weird. She was just scared of hurting me. And honestly, I was more mad at the thief than at her. Okay, maybe just a little mad at her too.